This video will reveal probably the most important concept regarding when to take Social Security, and very few people really get it, as you will after you watch this video. So I think most of us know if we start taking Social Security at 62 years old, that will kind of cap how much money we'll be able to collect both for our life, and if we're married and we're the primary earner, for our spouse's life. Yes, you'll get cost of living raises, but that's basically it. On the other hand, you could wait till age 66, which for most people, that is their, at least watching this video, will be their full retirement age. Or you could actually wait till age 70. Now you get raises for every year that you wait, say from age 62 to age 66, and then from 66 to age 70, you get an 8% raise for every year that you wait. So obviously, if you start taking it at 62, and let's just say you want an objective financial comparison to waiting until you are age 70, then what you would do is you would say, okay, let's say I took the money at age 62 and I invested it. And let's just say that you invested it at 4%. Compare that to the person who holds off on their Social Security, will get a much higher check, but they're starting at 0 at age 70. And that's what this chart reveals. And you can see that there's a crossover line. And in this particular chart, it's around age 82 or age 83. And depending on what assumptions you use, you would come up with a different, what we would call break-even point. We actually think 4% is very generous. That is, if you're talking about guaranteed investments, maybe 1 or 2% is more likely, in which case the quote break-even point might be well into your 80s. But let's even just use this age 82, age 83 break-even point for the first place. And let's, for the moment, not talk about a spousal benefit. So the question then is, let's say you're in your early 60s or mid 60s and you're saying, hey, should I take it now or should I wait? Well, yes, and you don't, of course, we don't know when we're going to die. And you say, well, gee, I think I'm going to make it to age 82, but I'm not sure, and I have this little health problem, and I don't really trust the government, and maybe I should hold off. That'd be one very common way. I'm sorry, maybe I should take it early. And that would be relatively common. In fact, that's what most people do. Or you can say, well, gee, if I make it to age 82 or age 83, then I'll continue getting a higher check for the rest of my life. And that will certainly be good. But what people, I think, don't keep in mind is they think of it like an actuarial computation, and the question then just becomes purely how long are you going to live. But one of the nice things about having the radio show that I do is I have all these top national experts. And Larry Kolikoff, right on the air, taught me that I was thinking about it all wrong. Don't think about this like an actuary. Think about it like an economist. If you die early, you're dead. It doesn't matter if you got a couple extra bucks. What you should fear for financial purposes, and it's not dying early, but it's living a long time. So if you live a long time and you take your Social Security early, then you significantly reduce the quality of your life. So what you should be doing is saying, hey, if I die early, but I'll be dead and it won't make any financial difference. But if I live a long time, I want to protect my retirement, so holding off on Social Security is usually the right strategy. Then we get into the marital strategies, but let's just start with the core. Subject to relatively few exceptions, I want you to really hold off on Social Security. Think like an economist, not an actuary, and protect your long-term future. If you look in the graph below, the difference is really actually a couple $100,000 during your lifetime. Very important concept that very few people get. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you want to read more about this and to read the entire Social Security picture, you could go to get our free ebook, which is at www.paytaxeslater.com/ss. That's paytaxeslater.com/ss. Thank you.